Every time I reach my strong black hand down,
there was so much hype. Everyone was so excited for
it is another complaint.
Everybody's afraid to say it, bro. Nobody wants to say that this game is ass.
Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, a title that many legacy fans of the Budokai Tenkaichi series have dreamed up for years. That dream finally became a reality on October 11th for everyone. For a while, the game felt like everything we hoped for. The characters looked incredible, the visuals were fresh and polished, and the game seemed like a beacon of hope for anime fighting games fans who have endured a drought of quality releases in the last few years. However, as we near the end of Sparking Zero's first quarter in the last few months, issues have surfaced that are drawing criticism from fans. The online mode has become a playground for fusions, giants, and android character abusers, while certain mechanics are beginning to hinder the game's growth. These problems became glaringly exposed during the Sparking Zero's official tournament circuit over the past few weeks. With all of this in mind, I wanted to ask the question, is Sparking Zero the new anime game standard? Mainly for anime fighting games. I've been playing Sparking Zero since October 9th because I pre-ordered the game and I've been having a lot of fun with the game. But like a lot of other players and creators, as time went on, naturally a lot of issues started to arise. Due to the current communication around the game currently, especially since the debacle that has been shown at the French and Japanese tournament live streams, a question came to my mind about the game when it comes to anime games in general. Is Sparking Zero the new standard? Now, what do I mean by standard? Well, we've had a lot of high quality anime fighting games throughout the years with the Budokai Tenkaichi games, Naruto Ninja Storm, Dragon Ball FighterZ, BlazBlue Guilty Gear, and even an oldie known as J-Stars vs. Plus. Despite all of these fire games, recently we've had a lot more blunders than successes. One example is JJK Mid-Clash was an embarrassment, Demon Slayer The Hinokami Chronicles is a mid-storm reskin and is getting a sequel in the later future, and we don't talk about the abysmal steaming piles known as Trash Force and One Punch Man, a hero nobody knows. You mean the game that nobody knows, because ain't nobody playing that game since release. Some of those blunders couldn't even grasp a fraction of even the Naruto Shinobi Strikers fanbase. Who the hell has fun with a fighting game where one of the characters literally can't get hurt at all? It's just as bad as Sanji not being able to attack some female characters because, you know, he's fucking Sanji. But yet, despite all these setbacks, Sparking Zero offered a glimmer of hope when it was announced. The excitement was palpable.
What is this?
Oh, we're getting a... Probably getting a collection.
Wait.
And everyone's waiting with bated breath for the game's release. I was one of those people, feeding to get my hands on this game really badly. Then the game released, and everyone was having a blast with the game at no ends.
I did that too early. Oh crap, I forgot about this.
Bro, damn, how the hell are you mashing that thing? That's it! Meet me down here.
Depowered.
Meet me down here. Get down here. We're gonna do this right. And then, I'm not done yet!
You can't go blue from super?
Transform! Now, give me everything you got! Final!
The game at the beginning was everything we wanted from the game after waiting for so long since the last Budokai Tenkaichi game. To a degree, we felt like we were getting everything we wanted from the next game since technology and video game design has made incredible massive leaps and bounds since the last game's release, and thankfully that's what we received. But why can't we say that for about other releases in the last 5 years? Sparking Zero so far has given us almost every possible Dragon Ball character we can think of, giving each other their own moveset, cinematic ultimates, creative voice lines, and high quality transformation. The movement and battle mechanics stayed true to its legacy while feeling updated, however, not everything was perfect. For instance, certain mechanics from previous games like Ki Sickness were sacrificed, removing a layer of balance that punished ability abuse. Accessories are sparse, with only a few characters like Goku, Vegeta, and Frieza receiving customizable options. Costume variations were also severely limited as well. One of the game's most heated debates emerged from the famous Yajirobe nerf. Legacy players criticized this decision, seeing it as an unwelcome patch to a series known for its chaotic balance. Meanwhile, newer players appreciated the nerf, which addressed the frustrating stalling tactics Yajirobe's exploited to win without directly engaging opponents. Personally, I supported the nerf. Watching players lose matches because Yajirobe could endlessly heal and stall until the timer ran out was infuriating. That said, other online issues persisted, such as androids abusing infinite ki dash and giant characters exploiting their damage thresholds. Despite all that, the game is good. Yes, the game is good, and I'm pretty sure, or at least I hope, the game is only going to get better. As we can see in recent updates that the game is actually going to get a patch, and a lot of issues that a lot of people have been complaining about has been attacked. A lot of those things have been addressed, but there are still some things that still need a little bit of tweaking. It is good that we are making it known to Bandai that we want to make it known to Bandai that we want better from them for their future anime games. For example, I am excited for the new Bleach fighting game that's coming out in March of 2025. A lot of fans have been asking for a Bleach fighting game for years as well, so this new opportunity for Bandai to get their feet wet with another game series, because if it works out, I am sure we can guess that we would get even more games like Bleach Rebirth of Souls and even Sparking Zero. Hell, I'm still holding a hope that we get another general anime fighting game that has a handful of our favorite anime characters like the old game's J-Stars, and as much as I hate the damn game, Jump Force. Throw in the CACs too, just make sure they have voice acting, please, for the love of everything that is holy. I cannot go through another game like Jump Force where I spend my time making my own character and only to be disappointed that I can't at least pick a voice for my character to say some simple lines. Don't have to be complicated, just some little bit of voice acting. That'd be nice, right? 死にたいのか。I find it insane that I live in a timeline where one of the worst Dragon Ball games to ever exist, even though low-key I kinda like it, had infinitely more effort put into it with just its character creation, and that game is Dragon Ball Z Ultimate Tenkaichi, a game that has a rock, paper, scissors fighting mechanic, but has a lot more creativity when it comes to its custom character creation, even its voice lines. You could even have unique voice lines with certain characters, but I digress. Anyways, to bring it back to the question, is Sparking Zero the new standard for anime games? Well, to be quite simple, well, yes, of course it is, at least for the minimum of requirements. Yes, the game has its issues, but the majority of the issues arose because of the fanbase, not because of the game itself. Mechanics and errors can be patched out over time, and if the creators of the game decide to balance the characters to lean a bit more to the competitive sphere, then why not? They already created an official tournament, and is it so bad to bring a little bit of change to the franchise? Did you really think that everything from the old Budokai Tenkaichi games would just remain the same? And we all knew deep down that the game with a lot of unbalanced characters and mechanics was going to get old very fast and wouldn't be fun in the long term. We accepted the old games because the technologies to adjust and change games after they've been released was damn near unavailable during that time. I know because I was there. On top of that, the game wasn't an unbalanced mess to the extent that we claimed it was. Yes, powerful characters were obviously stronger, but beatable within reason. If you want the glory of the old games to come back, then let Bandai cook and stop crying if your favorite broken character just gets a little bit of adjustment, because we all know some of you top ranks in Sparking Zero are some frauds, and we know it. And because of that recent patch that's coming out in a few days, or correction, tomorrow, by the time this video goes up, I'm pretty sure the patch will already be live. You can't do the same things that we were doing before, and I'm pretty sure over time they might adjust things a little bit further. But I do think in any other anime fighting game game comes out in the future, whether it is competitive or an arena fighter casual based, the game shouldn't even be remotely worse than Sparking Zero. But because if it does, that game will be born and then tossed right into the shitter right after it pops out of the pipeline. But what do you guys think? Do you think Sparking Zero is the new general standard for anime fighting games? Do you think there's a better question to ask? Leave a comment and let me know what you guys think. And this is just a general question I wanted to ask about Sparking Zero, since a lot of the conversation about the game and since a lot of the player base have reduced over time, but then that's a natural progression for a lot of these types of games, especially for fighting games, because it happened to Tekken, it happened to Street Fighter, it happened to a lot of these types of games all the time. What do you guys think? And also, check out my gaming channel where I've been uploading Sparking Zero and Black Myth Wukong gameplay for a while, and also check out a lot of the people that put in this video, a lot of the footage I used, because you know, I know a lot of them are bigger than me, but there are some of my boys in here who have been trying to do their own grind as well, so it'd be cool to get some attention on their stuff as well. So don't be afraid to check them out. Thanks for tapping into the video. Eviscerate that like button, share the video, and it would only be natural if you would like to subscribe if you want to see even more. I mean, it's free though, you know, it'd be easy to do. And I'm gonna try a little bit of a phrase here for my channel. Let me see if you guys like it. So don't forget to keep your power level strong and high and your dreams true and alive. It's your boy Kadukun, and peace.
FMA, handle business, don't play. On point when it comes to the anime. Jack and Daxter, ayy, let's go. The ultimate heroes, don't stop, we on the road. Kadukun. Kadukun. Yeah, welcome to the channel.